Hello and welcome. I'm Reverend Stargazer from the International Metaphysical Ministry, working here on the Mid-North Coast. This is our weekly reading for the 3rd of August, week starting the 3rd of August for our water signs. Today we're reading from the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. I have ordered more cards, I'm just waiting for them to come in, so in the meantime we'll stick to these ones. But let's get on with your read. This is general in nature only, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate, that's fantastic. If it doesn't resonate, then just move on to something else. No information in this video is meant to be taken as medical or legal advice. If you wish for medical or legal advice, I suggest that you speak to your doctor or your local lawyer. So let's get straight into it. We're going to do a 7-card spread for our lovely water signs. Cancel, clear, delete. By the truth of the universal power within us, we're open and receptive to a message for our lovely water signs regarding the week starting the 3rd of the 8th, 2020. 3rd of the 8th, 2020. Oh. Balance. That came out in the general read as well, by the way, which is interesting. So that's for our water signs. The need for balance or moderation, cooperation and compromise, waiting for perfect timing. Waiting for perfect timing. That's interesting. What does perfect timing mean? Because if everything is in divine timing, then that means that the opportunity is now. If the universe has put it on your mind to create something, then that means in truth it's already occurred. You just need to catch up with that moment in time. So therefore, the best thing to do is to go into meditation and actually focus on that you wish to create. And allow it to come to you. Draw it in, draw it close to you, draw it into you. Instead of sending your thoughts out, draw into you everything that you desire. But a need for balance and moderation, well, perhaps maybe on the weekend you went out. Maybe some of you went on a shopping spree. Spent more money than you needed to, but let's see what's happened. Let's see what's happening now. Maybe some of you had a reunion. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children romanticizing the past. Some of you are going to get back with an ex as well. And you have what it takes to make the relationship work. You're ready, you have the resources or the ability to manifest, and life is magical. So life is magical for you now. You can take the pentacle, the sword, the chalice, and the wand, and you can create happiness and bliss. Ace. So this is the beginnings of a relationship growing closer, falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, and new home. So it's going to be a very emotional week by the look of it, because you've got 2 major arcana cards that have come out. You've got the balance card, which is 1 and 4, and then you've got the magician, which is 1. So it's a week of new beginnings. It's a week of new beginnings. And you've got an ace, which is a 1 as well. So it's new beginnings, 1, 1, 1. And 4. So the numbers 1 and 4 will be very prevalent for you this week, water signs, little Cancerians, Scorpios and Pisceans. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So perhaps some of you will be doing charity work, working from home, doing charity work. starting your own charities of some sort, not-for-profit, maybe working with non-for-profit organisations. But 4 is a good number because it's a number of balance and order. Some of you will be writing as well, I feel. Maybe writing up job proposals, job applications, things like that. But there definitely is a need to look at finances. More information for our lovely water signs, Cancerians, Scorpios and Pisceans for the week beginning the 3rd of August 2020. More information for our lovely Cancerians, Scorpios and Pisces. Judgment. Yeah, you're reaching enlightenment, you're awakening, you're in a state of awakening at the moment. This awakening is affecting your spending and your relationship with money. But you do have good blessings coming forward, your cup will be filled. Review and evaluate a favourable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. Perhaps some of you have been laid off work recently, and this is forcing you to actually look at other avenues for actually generating income. There's that word actually. I was using that word in a reading yesterday for, I think it was for our earth signs. Actually kept coming out. So the truth of the matter is you may be receiving some home truths this week. Cancerians, Scorpios and Pisces, but this is going to awaken you. It's going to awaken you to a new light, a new way of being. Some of you will be looking at the purchase of vehicles, but this can also represent that you need to balance your positive and negative polarities in order to drive your life forward. And when you do, it will happen with great speed. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. But this can represent cars as well, vehicles. So some of you might be buying vehicles this weekend or next weekend, or looking at vehicles to buy. Others of you will be working on personality traits, balancing your positive and negative personality traits to be able to drive your life forward. You've got quite a few major arcana that have come out. You've got 4 major arcana that have come out, so it's going to be a pretty major week for you, water signs. Lots going on. Invitations to social event, maybe perhaps a person enters your life, new person, a relationship begins a new phase or heightened psychic abilities. You could also be receiving an apology. And this card here, another major arcana, strong. Look how many major arcana you've had that have come out today. You've got the balance card. You've got the magician. You've got the renewal card, which is judgment in the traditional decks. You've got the chariot. And you've got strength. So you're going to be ending the week in a strong position. You do have the inner strength that requires lovely water signs to be able to achieve the kind of life that you want. celebration on the weekend. We're celebrating. What is it that they're going to be celebrating? Our lovely water signs at a celebration, wedding, graduation, or a birth announcement that need done or fun. Which one is it, please? Wedding, graduation, birth announcement, or are they celebrating something else? Okay. You've got the Strength card. You've got the Chariot card. Something's coming in quickly for you, which is going to put you in a stronger position financially, and it's concerning money, wealth, and resources. It's coming in fairly quickly. Could be a job. Could be a windfall. Let's see. It's got to do with study. Perhaps you'll be learning a new, preparing for a new role, a new work role, a new work endeavour. Skilled work will be rewarded. Yeah, it looks like it's a new job. This card comes up for me usually when there's a new job on the horizon, a new career move. Inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So work's coming up for you, and this is work as well. So some of you will be receiving new jobs. Perhaps work that you can do around the home. Let's find out. Let's find out. What kind of work is it, please, that our water signs will be doing or finding out about, applying for, hearing an announcement about? The wisdom to accept help from others. So perhaps it could be charity work. It says uncertain self-employment. So perhaps your self-employment's uncertain and you need to get a part-time job. And that could be coming up for you. Moving away from turbulent waters, moving away from trouble. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So you could be taking a trip somewhere. Perhaps your work involves some sort of travel. Maybe you could be working remotely. You've got the mother figure there, the Empress. So it could have a creative element to the work. Creativity could be called upon to do this kind of work. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. But this is a very creative card. It's about gestation and incubation. So this could mean that you're moving into a very fruitful period where you'll be generating lots of ideas, lots of income. This is a career card as well, waiting for your ships to come in. See, as you can see, those volcanoes are about to explode, spewing forth lots of gold and prosperity. And this is going to happen pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So it's a week where you'll be focusing on your career. Lovely water signs. But it's also a week where you'll be focusing on your emotions as well and balancing your emotions and your negative and positive polarities to bring about positive changes in your life. Some of you could be getting back with an ex. I think I said that before already. You've got Very positive changes here. Very positive changes. You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Star. Time of positive change. The situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So you're on the right path, lovely water signs. It's going to be a fantastic week. I'm Reverend Stargazer. You can have a free reading with me for a short time only at Sandy Stargaze. Sorry, start that again. You can have a free reading with me for a short time only at sandystargazer711@gmail.com. Just send through your deets and I can get in contact with you to do that reading. You can find me on Facebook as Inspirational Messages at facebook.com. And you can find me on Facebook as, you can find me on Instagram as Sandy Stargazer. I'll be glad to give you a free reading. This is just for a short time only, just while I establish myself here on YouTube. And on my other social media accounts. Until then, have a fantastic week and we will talk to you next week. See you later.